Right.
And I was asking Aidan, was your opponent shocked when you unleashed that?
Yeah, he was shocked.
Yeah, it's got to be a shock.
He was not happy.
Yeah.
I think he realised that things were coming unglued. You see what happens here? He recaptures the bishop.
Well, he almost has to, because look, you've got 1, 2, 3 pieces on h2.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure there. So if he doesn't, it's just he gets a bad game. So he almost has to take the piece.
Right.
And
so you recapture the queen, and the beauty of this is now you're bearing down not only on e2 or h2, but you're also bearing down on c3 and this unprotected knight.
right.
Unprotected now because the queen has taken this detour off to g5.
Right, so it's a double attack on the knight on c3 and the h2 pawn, and white does have a move, though, that defends both pieces. Queen to g3, defending both.
Right. However...
And he's offering a queen trade, Aidan. Do you want to trade queens?
This is the last position in which you want to trade queens. There's no advantage to trading queens. Black's got a great attack, keep the queens on, and there's a perfect way to do it. Just push the f-pawn.
f4 played, and attacking the queen and saying no to the trade. And so he goes queen to d3.
It's the only move if you want to keep the knight.
Right, and then Aidan makes another threat, queen h5, threatening.
Threatening mate down on h2, and this is just classic get your pieces to the strong squares.
Right. Now I guess he could play h3 here, I guess, if he wanted to, or but he chose knight to f3. And now just take a moment and what would you play for black here? I thought this next move was really what chess is all about. You know, really good chess has several layers to the move, and I really like this next move here. If you want, pause the video for a second and just look at the screen and see if you can find Aidan's next move. Okay, the move that Aidan played, drum roll please, bang, knight e5 exclamation mark. And this does several things. First of all, the point is the knight is overworked here. It has to guard against mate on h2, and the queen is attacked. So really, white's in big trouble here.
Yeah, the knight cannot take the knight because it'll be checkmate. The queen is attacked, so really the queen's got to move, except when the queen does move, the black knight will take the knight on f3 with check, allowing the black queen to come down and mate on h2.
Yeah, so
white's got a major problem. He can't defend against all these threats, and so he does what he kind of has to do, which is to give
only
up the queen.
move. Yeah, so he plays his bishop out to h4. Is it kind of an interference move?
Interference move, hoping to pick up some material in return for giving up the queen.
Right.
So here, I'll snap that queen off. Thank you.
Yeah, Aidan took the queen on d3, and white does get a little bit of compensation, but it's just not enough. And after bishop takes d8, the move that Aidan played was good. He just played king takes d8 and went on to win the game very shortly. But the actual computer move, which was really nice, is simply to drop the knight back to e5 and do it again.
Right. This is where computers have the advantage, I think. I mean, I suppose maybe if I wasn't under such time pressure, I might have spotted this move.
Right.
But especially since I'd sort of just played it before. Right. But it just seems very odd to go back with that knight. But of course, it works perfectly.
Yeah, it's cute.
The point being, you know, if the knight takes the knight again, well, there's really two things that could go on here. You could actually just recapture with the queen and have a great game, or you can just come down and take the h-pawn on with the queen and check and start chasing the king around. And in fact, I mean, you can see that within 3 moves, black would pick that knight back up anyway.
Right.
Just because of chasing the king around. So I mean, you know, it's a one game, and but even with king takes bishop, the game is over a few moves later.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed that game. This is Michael Jeffries
and Aidan Pickering
signing out.
Take care.